in this tournament, I feel.
Spellbreaker is a great deck. Like, playing Spellbreaker is a must if you want to play Rogue and other decks. And people that brought it, like Ek0p, did a really good meta call, I think.
Yeah, really cool.
Absolutely.
We're getting to game number 1 now. It's going to be Ek0p on the Warlock with that plated beetle, and Neirea on the Dragon Priest. So, Radu, you played a lot of Dragon Priest, I hear. How do you think this matchup is?
It's kind of tricky. It's like, if the Warlock has Calking Geist, then it's kind of difficult because they kill your inner fires. But if they don't, you have quite a little bit of time to overextend and get on board and then just one turn kill them. At the same time, Possessed Lucky is the most important card that Warlock can get. And it's instrumental for their victory.
Yeah, just to be able to pull those demons out.
But Neirea already has Silence in his hand, so that's...
Also as well, something to bear in mind, Potion of Madness can be a problem.
Yeah.
For that card as well, because you know, if you just play it and there's another target to trade into, you really want just Possessed Lucky on the board on its own, right?
Yeah.
You might have to just Possess Lucky and then coin the Dark Pack to just
to guarantee the kill.
Guarantee the kill, and just, if you have decent enough turns before, just Hellfire on 4 maybe.
Yeah, the deck plays double Dark Pact, so you probably should wait and play it safe. Because I don't think you can afford to lose your Lucky.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, it just sucks. Anytime that you just play a 5-mana 2/2, right?
I think it's something we're going to see more and more as well is with Rin. Is that if you just slam Rin down and your opponent's deck might play a Silence, it's like you really want to like Rin just Dark Pact. If your plan is to you know, try and get all the seals out, you can't really risk Rin just being silenced and you're like, oh, okay, I guess I lose the control matchup now.
Yeah, it turns out Dark Pact's pretty good.
I think that Historian is going to hit for a lot next turn, unless we see Coin Hellfire.
Yeah, it's very likely that Neirea is going to go for it because there's no punish.
Yeah.
Oh, that also hits the board, I think.
Yeah, that's spicy.
Yeah, just another thing.
15 to the face, and Ek0p has to clear the board next turn, which is not going to be able to with what we see currently.
Is there ever a worry with playing Elemental that it gives a better... oh my god, I forgot the card. Oh my god, that deals 1 to the board.
Bad
Defile.
faster.
Yeah, is there a chance it gives it like a potential for a Defile?
I mean, Defile never gets to 12.
I mean, yeah. I'm just saying to clear half the board off, and maybe that's enough to buy 1 extra turn. Obviously, this is just a ton of damage. Puts him to 12.
Not here, yeah, not here.
Well, this could be a really quick game.
Yeah. I mean, it's over, right?
This is what's so dangerous about Dragon Priest is that it's just a solid dragon package. And then out of nowhere, you can just die if you leave a minion on the board. It's so scary.
He survives with 1 health if he goes for the Spellstone. And then coins the coil. And Neirea is going to be 1 off.
Wait, oh, you can't Spellstone the 3/4.
No, you can. And coin the coil.
Yeah.
But you don't want to do that because...
That's just, it feels bad, man, because you can't go Lucky into Dark Pact then.
Yeah,
well,
but otherwise you're dead.
For Siphon, right?
Yeah,
you're dead otherwise. Like, it's the only play. You have to do it.
Yes, of course.
You don't want to do it, but you have to do it.
Yeah, and then you have to just hope for some kind of dream scenario that probably doesn't exist for the following turn.
What are you even hoping for at that point?
Another coin somehow, and then Siphon Soul draw?
Yeah,
no, okay, I can tell you. You draw Mistress of Natures twice. Like, once now, okay, not... And if he would have had 2 Mistresses, he could play both and Dark Pact them. And he would get 24 health.
Sure. So
but, yeah.
That's lethal.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's lethal.
Got him.
That's the heck.
Yeah, it's a control killer. Like, it's very hard for a control deck to beat it.
Did you ever think about coin Hellfire into Hellfire? Just because you know the... Just to like make the
you mean early
board
on,
have
right?
low HP. Yeah. Just coin Hellfire into Hellfire and just upgrade your Spellstone to 7 damage. And just take control of
when the Nether Spite was a 1/5.
Whether when a 1/6, yeah.
1/6.
Yeah.
I think he drew the Spellstone the turn after.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I think like you really want to keep the coin so you can go Lucky, coin Dark Pact because that insta wins you the game. So he was just like hoping Neirea doesn't have the pieces.
Yeah.
It's definitely scary though because like you said, it's a control killer, mainly because control decks normally have like reasonably set answers versus certain board states, right? It's like you play a big dude, well, I have Siphon Soul for that, and then, you know, Defile for AoE. But when it's that early and you're just like, well, every minion is a threat. You cannot clear every single minion every single turn. So it's definitely a scary deck as we're moving on to game number 2. Very quick game there from Neirea, 1-0 up. Ek0p moving on to his rogue.
Ooh,
That looks like a good curve.
that is a 1-2-3 curve.
Hopefully Crane isn't watching this because he might be a little bit
Oh.
afraid if a Shadow Step comes out.
Oh my god.
Did you guys see that earlier?
Yeah, I got to cast it. It was great.
Oh, were you casting?
Yeah.
What
It was
happened?
great because like you could just tell he alt F4'd.
Yeah, so basically the clip's somewhere. You can find it on Twitter
Yeah, yeah.
probably. I think Fino tweeted it. Cranes versus Hot Meowth. Crane's 0-2 down. The
Yeah.
previous games, Hot Meowth had Kalaseth, Shadow Step Kalaseth with Rogue. And then the last game, it was something like
It was an
he Kalaseth again with Shadow Step, had an 8-8 Van Cleef, then went Sonya into patches with like 5 mana. And he had a creeper in hand. So all you see is the second patches hits the board, like it looks like a DC. And then Crane starts to stand up, he just alt F4'd, just walked off. It was, I feel bad for Crane. Obviously, no one wants to just get, 3-0'd in that fashion.
Yeah.
But it was funny to watch.
Yeah, patches drawn is pretty bad here. Otherwise, that just trades off the...
Wait. So, wasn't there a consideration for Neirea to go for Inner Fire there? Like, Inner Fire and then trade Kalaseth, coin the heal, and then you can follow up with Tire Creeper into Twilight Drake?
Yeah, I like that.
That's actually pretty good, yeah. Because you're still utilizing all of your mana. I mean, look at the hand, right?
Yeah. Like, Inner Fire in this matchup is never going to be used to kill your opponent, so I think he should have played for board. And not doing that gives back some tempo to Ek0p. And if Ek0p wouldn't have drawn patches, I think Neirea would be really, really punished there.
I think the game would just be pretty much over.
yeah.
Because look at this as well, like Tar Creeper, and then you go Drake. Like, that's kind of insane follow-up. Because one of the problems in this matchup is if you're sort of roughly even with Rogue, and then they just do coin Valspine or backstab Valspine, then suddenly you've lost so much tempo that the Dragon Priest never really gets back on the board. But yeah, I kind of like that play.
I love when you talk about tempo.
Why?
I don't know, it's really cute.
Okay, this is getting a bit R-rated now, and we
Guys,
might just
That's R-rated.
cool this
really?
one. I think
Guys, get a room.
We're in a room. Okay? We're in a room on a couch.
Oh,
That's when things start to happen.
yeah.
Me and Bunny can handle this cast if you guys want to go somewhere.
I thought he was gonna say couch.
No,
Me and
cast.
Buddy can handle this couch. I'm sure you could. You.
Cast.
It's just the accent. It's just the accent.
Hearthstone, right?
Yeah. This just got a bit much. It's got too real.
That Valspawn's pretty good.
Oh, there's the Valspine now, empty board.
So, back in the catacombs. I feel this match can go either way.
After seeing the Valspine, though, Neirea is saying, okay, well, what are the odds on you having a second Valspine?
100%.
Well, no, on ladder. Oh my god, he rips it off the top. On ladder, this
Wow.
is normally true.
On ladder, there's also
Wow.
100%.
Yeah.
He needs Dragonfire
That
Potion.
smile from Neirea is like,
Whenever your
Okay.
question in Hearthstone is, what is the percentage that he has this card? The answer is always 100%.
wow.
We also see this Inner Fire just sitting in his hand still.
I already you called it.
Yeah.
This might be the a very quick series. Although it's looking to be 1-1. These games are lightning fast.
Even though,
Yeah.
I mean, like even if he inner fires the 4/10 and he plays the 5-mana dragon here instead, he just still smorks him to death.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
The inner fire still doesn't trade up into anything really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder how the game would have looked like if Neirea would have went for that play.
A lot better than it does now. that's my official analysis. Right.
Was there like no turn where Neirea could play Shadow Visions and try to find Dragonfire Potion? I wasn't paying that much attention at mana usage.
Well,
I
he
don't
went
think
like
so.
Drake, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
he
he
went
didn't have
Drake.
time.
Yeah.
I
he
mean,
really couldn't.
in the turn when he played Drake and then he buffed the Drake, maybe it was a consideration to play Drake
Coin.
and then coin the Shadow Visions and curve into the Dragonfire Potion in case his opponent has the second Valspine. Because if he doesn't have the second Valspine, you win anyways, right? So that's maybe another position.
If he doesn't have second Valspine, he can just kill him if he goes like Divine Spirit off his Shadow Visions and then kill him. Because he has the Inner Fire
true.
already.
That's
That's
true.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's no Valspine, then you commit
Yeah.
to not using it to pull the Divine Spirit.
Yeah, because he already had Radiant, so like he would have the mana to do everything.
Oh, yeah, he had to heal here, right?
That was a super
Yeah.
fancy clear though. That was really nice.
Yeah, with the inner fire.
With the
to
inner
pull
fire on the
fire.
opponent's minion, and then you actually give yourself an out. But all right, that's 1-1.
Yeah.
Very quick games going on there.
I think they're playing it too fast, at least Neirea.
Yeah.
He should have taken some time because there were like some very difficult turns. Dragon Priest can be a fantastic deck if you play it perfectly, but that's very, very hard even at the highest level of competitive play. And also like Priest is the deck you practice the least because you assume he gets banned most of the time.
But he plays Dragon Priest and still bans Priest, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought that was kind of curious that you play Quest Mage and Dragon Priest and still ban Priest.
Yeah, because 2 decks have to beat control, 2 decks beat aggro.
Yeah, okay.
So basically, you have like control Warlock and the aggro Druid to beat aggro decks.
This card's good.
Yeah.
This 2-mana card.
Looks like another Caliseth for Ek0p.
Yeah.
Into the captain. I'd say he's a good player for sure.
I don't think in this matchup it's super relevant. I think it matters more in the aggro mirror matches, right?
Sure.
You like to keep the Mistress in the Defile. He has the Warlock, right? Or do you want to toss away one of these 2 cards?
I think keeping Mistress in the Defile is fine.
Yeah. Oh, that's a Shadow Step.
Okay, now it gets a little bit dangerous. Maybe now it's relevant.
Yeah, it's a little spooky for sure.
Caliseth is such a powerful card.
4 mana, 4/4 patches. 0 mana, 4/4 with charge.
Oh,
Nice.
actually, like the Saga Knight doesn't get buffed, so
Yeah. Zero Knight
Yeah.
picking it up after double buffing it with Caliseth.
It's filthy.
yeah, you get 2 Yetis.
Do you like playing the Caliseth again here? Just giving him the trade, basically?
I think it's fine. I mean, like, it never gets off board, right? I guess you could trade, like, a patches into it or something, but...
Yeah,
But then the patches, wouldn't that lean over to Defile?
no, it just goes right into Coin Hellfire. So
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just...
now you're playing on Hellfire.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah, I was just wondering. I don't know. I just like to question plays sometimes.
As all pros do.
Even if it's the correct one.
Question everything.
Will you do me a favor, Radu? Just pass me a drink.
Sure.
Just a normal one, Sven. Oh, don't knock it over. Is it the other side? There you go.
All
There
right.
you go.
Thank you.
What do we have here?
All right, back to the game. Hang on.
Back to
There we go.
Hearthstone.
Just cracking a cold one with the boys.
We're not cracking cold ones, though.
More fool you guys. I'm going. I'm happy.
That Swashbuckler's a 4/4. That's dirty.
3-3.
I mean, there's a captain on board.
Oh.
Now it's
yeah,
a 4.
Yeah, there you
I'm
go.
going to get the timing
Hold up.
correct, guy. Now it's a 4.
I'm sorry.
Well, apology
I'm-
accepted.
Just getting ahead of myself.
This is just a big removal.
It has
Yeah.
to
Like
be.
removal. Void Lord.
It has to be Hellfire Coin Mortal Coil, and you just hope you draw the Lucky in the next 2 draws.
How about just Hellfiring and leaving this up?
That's kind of how I feel as well. Just so you have a 1 for Defile.
Yeah, I want to Defile next turn. I don't want to tap ever. And
Okay, that makes sense.
if I can clear with 4, and then I can clear with Defile next turn, and then Siphon Soul into Twisting, Void Lord.
Yeah, you never need to tap, right? Your hand's built.
I mean, I guess, like, what does Defile ever clear? Like, it has to be something that's unbuffed because, like, everything is just, like, huge minion and...
Yeah, right, because everything is at least 3.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you could maybe coil something down to 2, and then...
Well,
Defile.
like
Yeah.
Fireflies or something.
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
Firefly 2/3, and then you can coil it down.
So now do you coin the Siphon Soul, or do you just Defile, or do you just Coil?
I think you just coil, right? You're only taking 5.
I think you
Only
can go-
5.
Only 5, that's...
Oh, God.
Well, the problem is, if you siphon, then you're still leaving a 3/1 up, and then your coin's gone. You need to be able to coin into nether, right?
Yeah.
That would
I
have been
think
such
you
a...
need to do it to win.
If you picked up the Mortal Coil first, it would have been such a pretty clear.
Well, it's a pretty big deck hand.
That hurts.
And then even bigger Minstrel.
Oh,
Minstrel's such a good card.
yeah. It's AI with the flame attached.
It's just
But
like
it costs 4 mana.
it's just better than Lich King, I think. Like I'm pretty sure the Tempo Rogue was playing Lich King because they had no better options, and the deck was running out of fuel. So people were like, let's just play an expensive card. That fixes our problems. But now you have like the Minstrel for Esta Cardo, so you just do that.
So you only out here is you play the 1 mana dude, and you got Mistress of Mixers, and then you Defile, right? That's your only out.
That's literally the only out, yeah.
I can't see anything different. Anything else that like remotely gets you there.
You can also tap then into Mistress, right?
Yes,
Yeah, so you have 2 goes, right?
you have 2 goes at it.
That's
That's not
definitely the
Yeah.
opposite of a Mistress of Mixtures.
I mean, you could also Defile and then Coil and hope you hit the second Defile. No, that doesn't work.
No,
right?
it doesn't
No,
work.
no,
it
no,
doesn't
no.
work.
Yeah.
So you have to tap for Mistress.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Neirea sees the lines.
You can still play that and draw Mistress, and then coin the Mistress.
Yeah, and then coin. Oh my god.
Play into your routes.
It's gonna be done. Neirea sees it. Knows
Yeah.
what's gonna be done. Close.
Nosferatu.
Okay.
You
Okay,
can
guys.
you can play Nosferatu to see one more card from your opponent's deck.
This is probably aimed at you just because I know you're playing the Warlock list. Like, why Nosferatu? I need someone to explain this to me. Why that card over any other card?
Because it's a good card in the control matchup. We think a bit better than Rin, maybe, but maybe we underestimated Rin. Like, we were thinking that you don't have time to play Rin. And then you want a card for the control matchup that is not useless versus aggro.
Okay.
But I'm not sure if this is the best card.
Only because I've seen it pop up tons on ladder, and I like cannot find a good explanation of why that card is in the deck when there's so many good Warlock cards to play. I don't know. That's just me.
You just need some early game, basically.
Yeah.
And you cannot play the early game demons, because if you play demons, the Lucky is going to pull them. So
Yeah, which makes sense.
Yeah. He's like kind of like Lich King in Temporog in the past. You play it because there's nothing better.
Okay.
But it might be worse than Rin. We didn't have time to play enough, but we didn't like Rin because if your opponent knows you have Rin, they can
How do you
play
like the Beetle?
the Beetle.
It's just good against aggro, right?
It's better against aggro, but it's useless against control. So it's also making your Zoff worse a bit because you don't want to revive Beetles.
How do you like Ek0p keeping Shadow Step in SI and not Edwin?
Wait, why didn't he keep Edwin?
Wait, what? I wasn't paying
He
attention.
threw Edwin.
He
He
threw
threw away
Edwin.
Edwin against Druid.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit curious about.
Do you know it's aggro druid?
I mean, you don't care. No Druid has.
Yeah, he knows
removal.
it's aggro
Okay.
druid.
He
Yeah,
should
sure.
know it's aggro druid.
Yeah, it's
He
should
knows. He
know.
knows. Like Neirea played it.
I mean, I guess just
That's what I'm saying.
That's really weird.
it can be too slow. I can see how Edwin can be too slow, but if you have coin,
Do you think it's just hard mulliganing for like Corridor Creeper to a
I
certain
don't know.
extent?
I'd
Nah.
Against aggro druid, it's insane.
Yeah, but like it's never worth to hard mulligan for a specific card.
but why would you keep the Shadow Step then? I don't quite get it.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Maybe he
Well,
saw maybe he saw that AK1 won against me with like
Well, I was-
shadow stepping aside.
No, I was gonna say, yeah, we were casting the match earlier, and Aka kept Shadow Step SI and just like kept bouncing it to just remove like was it like 2 or 3 minions he ended up removing with it?
Yeah,
Like, with
it-
like but 2 Shadow Steps.
It's pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And also the 3/3 challenge is like pretty much every minion that Druid plays in the first few turns. So
Yeah.
it
okay.
ends up like trade, bounce, 2 damage, trade, bounce, 2 damage. So.
I guess it's much stronger than Edwin.
Than like a single, because what also as well, like what if like a taunt comes down, well then Edwin's just traded into the taunt, and then you know the board might be too wide by that point.
I mean,
Yeah.
I am no rogue expert.
I can
though.
also see like just a big Edwin and then just kill them in like 4 turns or something like that. That can also
Usually
work.
just doesn't do it against Rogue, does it?
against Druid.
Against Druid, yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
I mean,
'cause-
sometimes.
for me it's the 2 early taunts they play that can.
Yeah, I could
screw
see
you
that for
over.
sure.
But he can still kill the taunt, and like now with SI he cannot. I don't know. It's
You can.
It's
He just
close.
hits bounces, easy kill on the 1/5. Easy kill.
I didn't play that much Rogue, but like I heard some Rogue players, people that play only Tempo Rogue on ladder. By the way, I don't know why. Saying that you,
Disclaimer: I do not agree
Yeah.
with this.
they were saying that you always, and I repeat, always keep Edwin, even on the play with like nothing else. I'm not sure if I
Yeah.
agree with that.
Off coin.
Yeah,
That
with nothing
surprises me.
else.
Who are these people?
I mean,
Name names, Radu. Name and shame.
I heard Board Control saying that. Like
yeah, he
in,
played
in
tons
his
of
Rogue
it.
guide.
I feel like I've heard him say that too.
Maybe,
Oh,
I don't
I
know.
hope
It
I'm not
seems
wrong.
a little crazy.
I hope I'm not wrong again. If I'm wrong, shame on me. Shaman on me.
Shame.
Shaming on you. God.
Feels shame, man.
Yeah. Can you shame me, Raven?
You've got to watch what you say with that accent, Radu. I thought you just said, "Will you shave me?"
No.
I was like,
That's what it sounded
whoa, whoa,
like.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
No, I said,
Well,
can you shame me?
But like
I will do if you're wrong. Yeah.
Public
I
shame.
heard you the shame
public
man.
shaving.
You're the shame man.
These puns are on point. Stick to playing, Radu.
All right.
You know what the artwork for Corridor Creeper really reminds me of? An elephant's trunk.
That's very wholesome.
You thought I was going somewhere else with that, didn't you? I saw
actually-
that in your eyes.
No,
like,
no, I didn't. No way.
Oh, come on.
No. I think I'm gonna say a gummy worm, maybe.
Gummy worm.
That's how I call them in America.
Yeah.
Gummy worms.
What are they here?
I know they call them by the brand in Europe.
Oh, okay, sure.
A
Haribo.
bit more stylish in Europe.
Yeah. In Australia, they're gummy snakes.
That makes sense. They've got
Yeah.
a lot of snakes in Australia, so.
Yeah, they do. They'll all kill you.
That doesn't sound fun.
A little bit.
I-
Okay.
I have a friend who lives in Australia. He tweeted a picture today like, oh, it's the first in the name of this giant spider. Oh, it's the first one of these of the season. And honestly, it looks like the most dangerous thing ever. And I'm like, this is just like a house spider to you?
Most dangerous thing ever. You cast with Sottle all the time.
It's all soft. It's all a front.
Yeah, you
It's
won't
all
tell
a
him to
front.
his face.
That's a value patches right there.
Yeah.
Hearthstone.
Yeah. so
SeatStory.
back to the catacombs.
Back to the catacomb.
Back to the catacombs.
Oh my.
Woo!
Drawing patches was a
I want to
misplay.
go home.
Enjoy your like 15-hour trip. I'm just gonna go to the hotel 5 minutes away.
Wow.
It's gone. Okay, you two tryhards on the end. Cast the game.
The problem with aggro druid is late in the game is that you have no card draw, so you rely on drawing living mana. If you don't hit the living mana, then you're gonna have a bad time, and your deck is gonna fizzle off. But if you hit living mana, there's nothing aggro decks can do against it. So it's kind of, I don't know.
You probably have to go in here, right?
Yeah.
Just like play mole double
Yeah.
double lotus.
Face.
Yeah.
He didn't like the deckhand, did he? Just to trade off the 2-1?
Apparently not.
Did you like it?
I
You
feel
can wait one more turn and go deckhand Leroy and probably steal a creeper, if I did the math correctly.
Nope.
How much is that creeper even? 5?
It's 5 now, yeah.
Is he trading?
What?
He trades.
Interesting.
What's he scared of?
Interesting.
Interesting.
He's scared of...
That's a 7/7
I don't
into
know.
a 1/2.
That's 10 damage that could hit him in the face.
Madu, can you explain Neirea's thought path here?
I don't know, not even Trump would trade that.
Not even super value. Oh, that's also the wrong buff.
This is like the opposite of super value, right?
Yeah, you even play this. You play Leroy and you play the creeper and you trade everything.
Yeah, and then you can face tank the 1/1.
Yeah, face tank the 1/1.
That was a lot of damage that was
Yeah,
going to
tank
that
it.
Face tank that 1/1. Boy, that hurts. 0 mana, 5/5.
Good card. Good card.
Do you play it now?
You wait for bone mare, right?
I mean,
Next turn you can't elemental and bone mare.
I mean, you're just winning now, aren't
yeah,
you?
you win.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Imagine you had Evolve.
This is the thing with aggro druid, just fizzles out.
You can still draw living mana.
Could be 1 mana tier.
Well, he needs to draw living mana next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's the often problem with Druid. It's not like, oh, well, he could draw living mana. It's like, no, you literally need that to be the top card of your deck.
Or
you
you're dead.
lose. Yeah.
And even then... okay.
Oh,
This into living mana is pretty tempting.
This into Savage Roar. Into I would have pushed 10 damage earlier.
That combo.
Yeah.
The going face combo.
Yeah.
The classic.
The classics.
The classic hindsight combo.
Can't kill you if he's dead. Think about that one.
Whose school is that? Whose school of thought is that?
TJ.
Wasn't it like Jules Verne that said face is the place? That's like a joke out of TJ's arsenal.
TJ's got a wide arsenal of jokes.
Yeah.
Savage Roar still.
Oh!
That card's good.
Okay.
Wait, he can't kill this 9/9.
It's fine.
Yeah, I guess he's at 32. He's fine.
Yeah.
You just make the trades.
Yeah?
The thing he's considering is maybe not trading the mole.
Mole man.
He doesn't.
Yeah, I like it because it kind of forces out the 9/6 to trade into you. And
Also, this holds for Savage Roar, right? Wouldn't you
Yeah.
think one more living mana? If you trade it off.
Yeah,
So you can draw Savage Roar next turn.
Yeah, that's probably another reason. Probably the reason. Because
Yeah, I'll look after you guys. I'll look after you pros. You know, I'll see the lines.
if you
Thank
get
you.
pushed for 15 in the phase, you might actually have to start trading yourself, and you really don't want to do that. So
yeah.
I mean, you force out a 2/2, and then in exchange, you basically are able to push more damage yourself because you're never dying.
You face tank this.
Wow.
You face tank this 9/1, right?
Easy.
Yeah, every
Easy.
time.
It's
It's
Face
one.
tank
It's
key
one.
life.
One off.
You don't even get like 9
maths.
damage, whatever. I'm at 32 now.
For a very short time.
What you got, Savage Roar?
The question is, do you put them at 1?
I mean, they've got Swashbuckler.
Yeah, every time, right?
Yeah, but even like Savage Roar doesn't
Well,
kill you.
you've seen one bone mare as well, right? So I think you're super confident to put them to 1.
I'd just mark him face to
Yeah.
face. We
Oh,
discussed
you didn't
this
think
like
about it.
1 minute ago.
Like we said, can't kill you if he's dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's just logic.
And now
Unless
we're like,
You haven't
Draws Tarquin off
What is it? If you hit him in the face, he has less
I mean,
life.
he's still dead.
There you go.
Yeah, Neirea wins this, and that's exactly how we said the matchup is. Draw living mana, win.
Yeah.
Not?
Yeah, pretty much.
So do you keep living mana in your starting hand? I'm not sure.
Probably not.
I don't know, it's like the best card.
It's
I
literally
mean,
the best card. in
Rogue
the
has
deck.
no real play against living mana, right?
Yeah.
That's the issue. They
Have
don't
the
have
board
any
early,
game
like-
against it.
No aggro deck
Just-
has a real play against
Yeah.
living mana.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't have a 1-drop,
Well,
they have
Hunter.
a 1-drop.
With explosive trap.
What? I don't think hunters play explosive traps here. Yet. Until...
We've got whole new groups tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Until you get to...
Also doesn't kill, what's it called? Mark of the Lotus.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I was only joking, guys.
And
Whatever.
the other 10 cards that probably beat the
Explosive
hunter.
trap combined with Unleash the Hounds.
Oh, have we seen
Yeah,
Ek0p's
there you
mage
go.
before?
Get ready
I
for
haven't-
these games then.
I haven't seen that mage before.
Raven Familiar. That's an interesting card.
Doomsayer.
What do you think about that, Raven?
Uh,
Are you familiar with it?
Pretty
Oh.
actually. One, that's a good joke. But also, I've played a lot of this style deck from Ek0p. Ek0p is playing his mage. You can't quite see it on screen yet, but we can because we have ultimate vision. And if in case you don't know, this mage is all about playing big spells because a card called Dragon's Fury is actually insane. It's 5 mana, reveals a spell from your deck, and you deal damage to the whole board based on the mana cost of that spell. And it's actually kind of ludicrous. We've already seen cards like Spiteful Summoner from 6-0's lineup, get a good effect from just having late game spells. The only thing that bothers me about this build is that I feel like even Polymorph, some people run secrets like Ice Block and Polymorph, whereas I prefer the list that's a little bit even higher than that, just to get a really guaranteed
You
play.
still have to play Arcane Intellect in every mage deck. Otherwise, you run out of fuel too fast.
No, you don't.
No, not in this list.
You don't.
Really?
Yeah,
You don't have to.
you have so many cards. I'm not even joking.
Okay.
You
Because
don't
think
have
you
to.
play like probably double tome, and all your cards you get early. Most of them you can't even play, so they sit in your hand anyway because they're late game. And Raven almost always draws you a card as well, so you actually end up with pretty good resource management.
Yeah,
The-
I think the only way you lose the joust is if it pulls the living mana.
Yeah, but you also normally run like Flame Strikes. The odds on you pulling something higher than 5 is actually really high in most builds. Obviously,
Yeah.
I don't know all the cards in Ek0p's list.
So this matchup's insane for the mage deck, right?
Yes.
They just literally only have like AoEs. The entire deck's an AoE.
Yeah. Even, to be fair, even Michu, although not like 100% AoE, it does clear the board, right?
Yeah.
Even though it's not like a board sweep.
But you really have to
Exactly.
hit something on 5, right?
Yes,
Otherwise-
you pretty much, against any aggro deck, you almost mulligan for Dragon's Fury.
Yeah,
Because,
sure, you always keep that card. I mean, that's basically your deck.
yeah, the idea is you clear the board on 5 and then never let them have a board ever again. Is the pretty much like overall idea with this deck.
That's a reasonable approach.
Yeah.
Can't kill you if they don't have minions or spells.
For health.
So you play
Can't
Doomsayer
come
here
with
now,
that.
right?
Yeah, Doomsayer looks incredible for
Yeah.
Ek0p.
The question is just where do you put the Raven?
I think I'll say the Doomsayer. I was like, I don't think positioning matters on this one, Bunny Hopper. Do you put the
Ra-
Doomsayer on the left or the right? He's playing around a self-meteor.
I think you should just do all the predictions of where the Raven's gonna go.
The couch, probably.
Nice one.
I do like the fact that what's kind of good as well for Ek0p is you can get something onto the board with the
5 mana, 4/4.
Void Dude.
Arcane
whatever.
Tyrant?
Arcane
Arcane
Tyrant.
Tyrant.
Void.
Did I get it right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Tyrant Man.
Tyrant, dude.
So now it's like the only time you ever won Kabbalah's Tome against aggro is like right now.
Yep.
Nope.
I love Dragon Caller, Alana.
It's
It's not gold though, so slightly disappointing. me.
Imagine how good these were if they were elementals. You just play that, and next turn you play Jaina, and you're like, full heal.
Well, yeah, but then you don't dodge Dragonfire Potion. That's one of the strengths of Alana. But what I will say here is, although it's unfortunate he didn't like you said, you really want the Kabbalah's Tome. If your turn is a 4/4 on an empty board on turn 5 against aggro, you're still pretty happy with that, right?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
It's okay that you didn't have a board to clear when you're playing against aggro with this deck.
I mean, he's just gonna clear every board possible, right?
Yeah, now
gone.
Neirea can't get anything on the board ever.
I don't even have to look at the screen. Like, I just know whatever he's playing is gonna be gone. Yeah, there's stuff on the board.
Shush.
It should be called No Mage.
Exactly.
Like, I want some minions. No. Like every single time. No.
Bad druid. Get that out of here.
Also, it's really big that like polymorphs have been drawn now.
Yeah.
So it means that the Dragon's Fury is just that one further step more reliable. Because I imagine there aren't fireballs in this deck or anything. You never need it. The deck's just about control.
How does this do against Warlock?
It gets really weird, I think. Because
I think Warlock fatigues it, right?
I would think so, yeah.
Well, the thing is, it's all about how they play Rin. If they play Rin.
But you can polymorph the Rin.
Yeah, but that's why. But then the Warlock should hold Rin for Dark Pact.
Exactly.
You Rin Dark Pact on turn 7.
But you can still fatigue them even without it.
Yeah.
I think you can just like not tap at all, pass every single turn, and
fatigue
just,
the mage?
Yeah,
Look at
Yeah,
this.
you can.
Look at this
you
positioning.
probably can. I think that's the way to be played.
10 out of 10.
Say no to Meteor.
The only thing that's scary though in that matchup is Tome, because Tome can just give you like Pyroblast you that you're not allowed, and stuff like that.
That you're not allowed to.
You're not allowed to play.
I mean, he can go Living Mana and buff it, and then it's out of Blizzard range. So
Yeah.
then Ek0p is really on the spot.
Yeah, but you've got to think that almost like half of the deck is removal. Like there's still almost certainly Flame Strikes.
Two
We've not
Flame
seen any
Strikes?
Dragon's Furies.
Uh-huh.
Although what's weird is we've seen a lot of the AoE and no Dragon Furies have been drawn. If it comes to it, you can actually just run out of high cost spells in your deck.
Yeah.
The spell does have to be in the deck to work.
Does the deck actually play 2 Dragon's Fury and 2 Flame Strikes?
Probably.
I think so. You literally want just
I mean-
every removal card AoE that Mage has.
Okay.
This can get pretty Monka is pretty...
Because I'm pretty sure it's runs Spitefuls as well, so you want like the 7 costs.
Oh, this card is also really
that's
good.
a good card.
Yeah, it's really,
That's
really
a good one.
Yeah.
Give me that 6 armor.
Pretty important here, I would say.
Feels good, man.
I've seen people like Simulacrum that, and then they play 3 in one turn, and then like Flame Strike. It's just like,
Oh, God.
that's a lot of armor.
10 out of 10.
Yep. And now this is where it gets really awkward. Like, Neirea did get back on the board with that buff Living Mana,
Uh-huh.
but now it's like, well, is he ever going to be able to attack again?
You want to play Tarlord, right?
Crypt Lord.
Crypt Lord, sorry.
Crypt Man.
Yeah, you play it because you want your opponent to ping one of your guys so that you have space on board for the Corridor Creeper, and then you can play Corridor Creeper in Power of the Wild.
What is Crypt Lord actually?
What's
What-
Crypt Lord? A minion in Hearthstone?
Mm-hmm.
Is that
That's his name.
Tarlord?
Tarlord, that's the
Tarlord's
one...
the Warlock one.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
it
Warlock
is?
Tar Creeper, right? That's Tarlord.
Isn't he
no,
not-
it's the 111, isn't it?
Isn't
It's
he,
Tarlord, the warrior one?
Yeah, it's Tarlurker.
isn't he that hero from like Guardians of the Galaxy?
Star-Lord.
Oh, whatever.
Come on, man.
Oops.
Woo! Okay.
Even I know that, and I haven't even seen Star Wars.
That's not his... Oh, I get it. Nice one.
Wait, isn't that the...
I feel like we're just edging closer to just dropping bars at this point. Leyline's kind of cool card in this deck as well. Has interactions with Tome, of course, but also quite importantly, it can actually like really speed up your Pyros, which is pretty cool. Not the first Pyros, of course, the second and the third.
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
Pyros the Third.
Trivial stuff here.
Pyros the turd?
The turd.
Let's call it a turd?
Why?
No, like...
That's a very beautiful bird right there, Radu. There's no need.
No, like in the number, like...
Oh, third.
Third. Oh.
Yeah, free and RD afterwards, like my name without a U.
RD3. now you sound like a robot in Star Wars. It's all coming together.
It all comes full
RD3D.
circle.
I'm sorry, mate. Not everybody can have your accent.
Oh, God.
Stop.
I appreciate it, though.
That was a big failure, right?
Yeah, a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay.
It was
to be
good
a little
enough. And just an update as well. The losers match that was Ali Straza versus Kalento. Ali took down K-God
That
in 3-1 as well. That's an impressive win under your belt there for Ali.
That's a big upset right there.
Considering fairly new to the competitive scene, like Ali's not really been actually competing in live tournaments for a while at all. To take down K-God 3-1 is actually incredible.
Yeah.
Good work.
Yeah. People
I mean,
think he's
she had a better lineup than Colento, right? I think.
I couldn't watch all of the games, so I'm not
even Colento said that he didn't bring like the best decks here.
Okay.
So yeah.
Kalento just put himself on hard mode. just saying, I'm going to take slightly worse decks because I'm so good at Hearthstone. Just give everyone a chance.
It's actually the best.
I don't think it works that way. Like let's not take from
hang on,
let's not
is that
take from
so?
Ali.
Oh, Ek0p's
Everything-
dead?
Oh, by the way,
Ek0p's dead.
Yeah.
Neirea takes the win, and that's going to be 3-2.
everything is gonna get removed. Daily Giggle, right?
XD.
You know, just.
I
Well,
mean-
but what I will say is no Dragon's Fury. That